You guys are doing well. We're halfway through, and we're moving into our second category, which is all about attribution. The first company in this category is doing some impressive work around audio content recognition. So to explain more, please join me in welcoming Daniel, co-founder of Beatgrid Media.
Well, thank you. Hope the attention is still there. I'm indeed co-founder of Beatgrid Media. So we focus on a specific area about cross-media audience and attribution measurement. And we specialize in a technology that enables that, which is around ACR, audio content recognition. So I'll come to that in a bit. So what is actually the problem that we're trying to solve? What do our clients want us to solve, actually? As we look at it, we still spend a lot of money on the more traditional media channels, right? TV, radio, and out-of-home specifically. I'll get to video in a bit. But actually, the measurement is still behind when we talk about closed-loop measurement. I used to be in the broadcast industry and selling broadcast campaigns, and my clients always used to ask, Daniel, what is the outcome? I said, well, the outcome, you get it in 4 weeks' time, and you get measures on reach, frequency, and so on. So they said, that's it? That's it. So still today, attribution measurement for above the line is a challenge. And although I think the common measurement companies are doing a fantastic job to really link, for example, TV and video together. But when we talk about outcome-based measurement, we have a little bit of a different approach. So our solution is a single source for these different channels, TV, video, radio, and out-of-home. From linear TV, offline media, we digitize it through a centerpiece in our life, which is the mobile phone. To measure all these different buckets of unmeasured touch points. So the way we do that is through a technology called ACR, right? ACR is probably known nowadays much, especially in the US, for video fingerprinting into smart TVs. Where we've actually created a breakthrough is to enable it scalable on a mobile device. And it's a whole different spectrum, the complexity around battery usage, accuracy with background noise, and so on. Actually, we've made it incredibly accurate. And anyone that wants to see some benchmarks, please reach out to me after the show. What we've added to that as well is location-based measurement. So we employ geofencing with extreme accuracy. So we fence retail outlets, we fence out-of-home advertisement frames. So how do you actually collect the data, right? So how does actually someone willing to give the data? Well, we build our own app community, panels, if you will, for high-quality first-party data. And we do that through a rewards app. Media Rewards is one of our apps that we have, and we're about to launch 2 new apps. People actually get transparency from us. We explain what we do, why we collect the data, and their data is being converted into incentives. Because of that transparency approach, we get extremely high quality data from these users, and because our algorithm is super lightweight, it hardly drains anything on their battery. So what does that actually mean in terms of data? What is that? How usable is that? We've built an analytics platform on top where our clients are using that for cross-platform reach and frequency from a single source. All these different channels, you can finally see incrementality. There's a lot of optimizations that is already gained. For retailers, that's closed-loop attribution, where we track visitation to designated stores, but also stores from our clients' competitors. Right, so how is above-the-line exposures, TV, video, radio, driving actual foot traffic? So for broadcasters or movie promoters, It's not too dissimilar, right? We use the ambient audio content recognition to identify exposure to the TV advertising and actual viewing of that movie or TV show, closing the loop. The other piece is brand lift. Brand lift linking a survey to all the different exposures. And soon to launch app usage behavior that we're tracking. Let's say, for example, in Uber or Uber Eats, a lot of TV and a lot of radio. How does it actually, what's the causality there in driving incremental app usage? So causal base is what we hear from our clients is the key. That's what they want. That's where they want accuracy. And actually benchmarking that in between different campaigns. Benchmarking also against their ROI from competitors that we track. So just let me give you an example, case study, for example, with brand lift linked with passive exposure. A single process, we link the exposure data and we serve a survey through the campaign to our participants. Where you can see frequency is sometimes creating diminishing returns. But when we add channels, the other channels to it, it creates a different output. What we see more though, higher demand, is actually the harder metrics that clients now want to see. Like I said, outcome-based measurement. Coles is a leading supermarket in Australia, one of our markets that we're active. They actually want to drive visitation from their above the line, and they finally have metrics to really understand what happens. Right? Analytics, looking exposed versus non-exposed, visitation. Optimizations they've made are over $500,000 just from a campaign-by-campaign basis, just frequent on a frequency basis. So yeah, that's it. Basically, we enable personal data to be monetized. That's it. Thank you very much.
All right, who wants to kick off the questions from the jury?
What's your current scale and which markets are you live?
We're live in the UK, Germany, Netherlands, Australia. We're about to launch in Central America, and metrics are different per market. As an example, in the UK, we've got close to high-quality daily active users, close to 10,000 people. That give us premium data. A number of, that's what we look at. Daily active users is the standard for us.
Should we keep going down the line? Just a question.
It was a similar question. No? Also, you can also dig more on the customers, not on the daily users, active users, but also on the customers. Who's paying? How many customers do you have right now?
So we have how many customers? We've roughly about close to 45 customers. Across technology, FMCG, retail, supermarkets, automotive, different categories.
Another question?
In your slides, it looked like you were currently selling the analytics on top of your panel. Are you selling raw access to the data as well?
Not at the moment, no. Could be a way where we could enrich it if the use case is there. We're actually exploring that with another company as well, but it's not the model at the moment.
Alrighty, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, jury. We've got stay right here because we've got Haley from Turner coming up to jam. Please give it up for Haley.